Hey folks, we've made it up to chapter 13 in Blue Collar Leadership. Uh, chapter 13, Courage is Contagious. Courage allows average people to achieve exceptional results. And then the opening quote here is, life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. So I know from all my years in the blue collar industry, when I'm talking about courage to you today, I want to talk to you about the courage to stand alone. And what I mean is, most likely, if you start reading and growing and learning this type of content I'm teaching you, you're going to be different. It don't mean you're better than anyone else, but you're going to be different than most other people. And when I look in the mirror and I look at me, I don't think I'm better than anyone. But I always think that I'm different than everyone. And we all are. We're all unique. That's what I mean. I don't think I'm better than anyone or anybody's better than me. I think we're all different. But a lot of times people think about courage as, being a hero, jumping on the grenade in combat to save everyone's life. And that's definitely courage. But I'm talking to the everyday blue-collar workers out there and people in the white-collar world as well. But this focuses blue-collar, and blue-collar people are hard on each other. I mean, I remember those days. Soon as somebody starts trying to build a relationship with the boss, everybody else starts pounding on them for brown-nosing and sucking up. And I remember I always done a really good job, even though I always had to deal with all that mess from all these people. I used to be walking through the plant and I would hear, people calling when I'd walk by. There goes a rising star. There goes a shooting star, and all this kind of stuff. And what's funny is, I guarantee you that's some of the things I'm thinking about now were over 20 years ago. And I guarantee you I could take you back to that plant, and there's people working on those same machines that were making fun of me, and they're still miserable as they were when I was there. And they still making fun of people who are actually trying to do a good job and move themselves forward. But again, that's what average people do. Average people try to keep you average. Exceptional people try to help you become exceptional. And when you're in the blue collar world, really when you're in any world, but when you're in the blue collar world, it's the front office people and the shop floor people. There's always this divide. There's the people working on the plant floor and the people who are not, and there's always this divide. And you get the pressure to stay on one side. When folks dressed nice come out, or work in the air-conditioned office come out, and all that sort of stuff, they're like the enemy. No, they're not the enemy. They just play a different role on the team. So when we're talking about courage, you've got to have the courage to become the best version of yourself. While everyone else is trying to keep you the same, they may not be doing anything. They may be enjoying their miserable life. They're not enjoying it. They hate it. You ever seen that movie Sixth Sense? Back in the 1900s, back in the old days, back when I grew up. The movie Sixth Sense, I believe it was Bruce Willis, and it had the kid in there, and he was, if you remember or have seen it, he saw dead people. I'm kind of like that kid, except I don't see dead people. I see miserable people. You know what's funny about it? It ain't funny really, but I use that word a lot. It ain't funny. But it's the truth. Most of these people who are miserable, they don't even know they're miserable. They think that's the way life is. And because I've raised my own level of awareness, and I see an entirely different life than I used to see, and I used to live in that level of awareness, I see miserable people. They don't even have a clue. They think they're happy. They're not happy. Don't be one of those people. Happy people are growing and developing people, regardless. Just like me, I love what I'm doing, but I still read every day, and I will the rest of my life. I want to be better at doing what I love doing. A lot of people, though, they just settle. We talked about that already. So have the courage to move forward. You're either moving forward or backward. If you don't have the courage to grow and develop yourself and to become more of whatever it is you want to be, you're going to be left behind by someone else with courage. Courage is contagious.